we advocate against book banning and on the principle of free speech on intellectual freedom, while also censoring, watching out for materials with points of view that are racist, homophobic, ableist, etc. What is the balance, the tension there? How do you approach that and have both things be true?
Well, I like to remind people that the First Amendment is not a carte blanche to say what you want. We also have protected classes. And to me, that means somebody somewhere has drawn a line and said, okay, yes, you do have the freedom to speak what you believe. However, these groups of people or these identities cannot be are not included in this protection. You can't just say what you want because and I think it makes a lot of sense, but like Susan said, it's messy. It's not cut and dried. It's very shades of gray. But I do try to remind people of that. Like, yes, we do have the freedoms protected in the First Amendment. And there is this addendum that says these things are not included in that protection.
I also think that, I used to say this a lot more when I was talking with families and parents, but there should be something to offend everyone in a public library. And there should be something that offends me in a public library. And if I'm not offended by something in my collection, I'm not doing my job. We're not asking people to not read anything. The idea is not the thing that's going to hurt you. Knowing about it and understanding it is what's really important. We have all kinds of books in our library. We have all kinds of Bibles in our library. I have a Quran. I have a Catholic Bible. I have a Protestant Bible. I have, there's a richness there that is really important to thought processes. And it is messy. And that's why it's hard.
And why it's wonderful and exciting and always interesting to be a person who works with the public.
This is true.
Because, people come in with all kinds of beliefs and, I feel like my answer went like extreme to like the Constitution, but it's true. Like, we want in our hearts for these things to be true. I think they are instilled in every person that, this is like, here's your package. You're a United States citizen. This is what you get. And it's hard to not have your own interpretation of what that means and have it not be strongly held.
Right.
Also, I think there's something to be said for the marketplace of ideas, right? Mills and the economy. So like all ideas can be put out there, but only certain ideas are going to grab the trajectory of the community and be backed by the beliefs. So it goes to the publishing industry also. As librarians, we're using our collection development policy, and we're also reading reviews of books, both from publishers and from other librarians who have read these books and vetted these books. And I would dare to say that outright racist, anti-trans, hurtful books aren't rising to the top of what publishers want to publish. So would be upon us almost to have to go out and find these views rather than having them out in the open market with the things that are appealing to these audiences. And publishers are very smart. They're printing books that appeal to people, and not to say that they shouldn't publish all points of view, but they're savvy in what they're publishing. And that's a piece of it. That's a piece of it.